Hey, how you doing, Cancerian? How you doing? This is Queen Lisa. I am the host for this channel. Welcome to Conscious Waters Ocean Deep. So I hope you guys are doing well and enjoying your week so far. Please like, comment and subscribe to this channel. Press the notification bell so that you can be updated when I've uploaded new readings to this platform. Also check your sun, moon, rising and Venus signs and any other star sign you have in your birth chart that may resonate with the readings on this channel. Please take what you like and leave the rest. Also, I just want to say thank you to you all who have commented and subscribed to this channel so far. Please continue to do so and press the notification bell. So, what's going on? Okay, looks like someone loves you so much. It doesn't look like you have anything to feel like there's any negativity. Okay. I do see something here where someone doesn't want you to believe that you're always going to be on point with what you have to say. It does say you wonder why it's going to be this way. It does say brutal attention is something I want to give you, but at times I just don't want to see that everything is bad. Okay. It does say you love yourself no matter what. You convince me that I should stay away from you. At times I feel like I use you or even take advantage, but I'm going to stay away from you and let your feelings be known. Okay, could be dealing with someone out there, Cancerian males. Okay, does say no one needs to speak about you more than you speak about yourself, but I hear you though. You don't have to send me any gifts, messages or anything. Just say that you'll stay away. So maybe you want someone to just stay away. Okay, maybe you've helped someone to just stay away, keep away from you. Okay, I'm hearing no one loves me more than I love myself. It does say females don't want to hear that they've got communication issues, but the problem is that people won't want to hear anything that's going to be shocking. It does say you shot the hell out of someone here, possibly a Leo or maybe even someone that doesn't want to see you regularly, but it does say Cancerian females will feel like good karma is coming regardless with their families and their loved ones. Okay. It says all of you will see good karma coming in your 9 years or maybe even 8 to 10 years. It says nothing set in stone though. Please proceed with caution. There is guilty consciences around you. Okay. It does say one of these days you'll see better news with me or someone else. So I feel like there's either water sign man or you Cancerian man, you'll see better days with someone around you, or maybe this is you holding your feeling back in regards to the women, okay, that still want to spy on what information you can get or gather on something here or someone. It says I completely exist. I do exist, but I don't want to hear that you're always going to tell me off. Okay, so someone doesn't want to feel like they're always being told off here. It says I know that I could help you with my concerns, but I don't want to see that you're always telling me off. Okay, so it could be in regards to maybe another water sign or an earth sign, or a lover that doesn't say much. It does say an air sign wants to know most of what's going on with the perspective of not really selling her soul to any kind of devilish mentality. Okay, could be dealing with a Cancerian or Scorpio. It does say murder is something that you don't want to see or even hear. You don't want to agree with everyone's perspective. Okay, it does say counting your blessings is something you need to do. Saying that you're sorry for something is sending out the negative message to someone. And it also says breaking free from legacies of financial burdens. Okay, so you may be breaking free from financial burdens. It does say warning, you have the citizenship of karma coming in. Good karma is also yours, delivering the news that you want to hear. Okay, you could have contemplated borrowing something here with some feelings of walking away from this. It does say warning, you do have to still work on what it is that you want, or even wear yourself thin, finishing off something that you still need to complete as well. Maybe you still need to complete something before you kind of write it off, so to speak. Check it off the bucket list. Says I know that I said certain things and I shouldn't have. Okay, so someone said certain things that they shouldn't have, hiding their true nature or their identity, or even thieving from you, stealing someone from you to tell you off. Okay, it does say telling you off is something I wanted to do with a liability. Okay, someone wanted to use someone as a liability to tell someone off here. Okay, it does say you could be breaking up with someone or something here. It does say once you see that blessings are on its way, you will never have to worry again. All right. Some of you guys could be getting ready for work. It does say warning, you have addressed the situation. I don't want to hear that you're going to show me any more time on this. Okay, so someone has addressed something and doesn't, you know, need to show anyone or the person involved any more time. It says I would have spoke to you, but I realized I shouldn't speak to you anyway. So someone doesn't want to speak to you anyway. Maybe you had a call for something, maybe like an interview or maybe something else. It says I really should have spoken to you, but I see that it's not going to be certain that I need you. So someone may not be certain that they need you for something here. Okay. It says, blind me though, I may need you after all. So someone may still need you after all. Okay. Maybe going through a list of other people or some meetings here. It does say warning, I will discuss when the time is right. So someone may discuss when something is right for them. Okay. Says, I know that I could come to you anytime I feel like it, but confusing you is not going to be the certainty of what you're looking for. I could bruise you, and it does say you want to warn yourself not to be bruised. Okay, so someone may want to bruise you, but you know that you don't want to be bruised, Cancerian. Okay, it says I adore you, and I wouldn't want to hell no. It says I could have hurt you, but I couldn't believe that you were always going to be successful. Okay, it does say warning though, someone wanted to tell you off and give you good news at the same time, but it doesn't say you was going to be successful, but it does say warning, a winning is going to help you believe you have good karma. So I don't know if some of you guys are winning in regards to a new job or some money coming in. Okay, it does say love life is certainly going to suffer for at least 2 years if you don't understand what's going on. It does say make sure you love yourself first, because no one is going to potentially protect you more than you love yourself. Okay, could be dealing with a Scorpio or maybe a fire sign or an earth sign, or maybe a friend is telling you that. Okay. Or maybe that's just spirit giving you that information. It laughs so much at you. So something could be laughing at you here. Maybe something that you've seen in regard to a perspective that you could have changed, or maybe even completely wanted to change but can't see if it's going to work in your way, like the way you want it to work. Says I want to deliver good karma, but I can't see if it's going to work just the way you want it to. Okay, so you know, you could be waiting for some information or have handed in your resume or some type of commitments here, or looking for a new card. I don't know if some of you guys need a new bank card or some type of card. Maybe you want to give someone a card. Maybe after you give them a ring, or maybe, you know, convince them to see you through this card, or maybe even you know, being open to more love. Okay, I do see there's some feelings of wanting to know that you can say yes as well, maybe even say yes to the dress, so to speak, getting married. Okay, says you don't really need to know everything, but the lover that you wanted is not going to be the one that you wanted. It does say play me and I'll play you. You could be receiving some type of small payments here. Maybe someone's being a bit mysterious or mischievous with your money as well. Okay, or whatever it is that you thought you were going to get in regards to an offering. Okay, it says disturbing you is something I want to cut down or shorting you into size. Someone's kind of being a bit brutal as well, kind of wants to bruise your ego. It says, I never wanted to hurt you, but I realize I'm hurting. This person could be hurting, and that's the reason why they may hurt you sometimes, Cancerian. It does say struggles to believe everything that you say. It doesn't say you warn yourself to speak, but you do see that. It says you notice that this person doesn't always speak your language though, but you could hear yourself in them. Okay, so someone doesn't always speak your language, but you can hear yourself in them. It says, I have been mental and I don't want to hear you. Okay. Someone may have been a bit, you know, a bit mental towards you, you know, or vice versa. It says you love yourself too much and I can't believe I'm destroying you for my own faculties. Okay. So someone's trying to harm you for their own faculties. Okay. Luring on your existence, wanting to know you're stray or not do great or see you as a partner one day. Okay. It does say the message is there for you to confuse yourself or communicate that you're not doing something with a group of people here. Or a team of people. It says, my word, wouldn't you guess what I wanted to do next? I could have harmed you even more. So someone wanted to harm you. This person does understand this, but doesn't want to confuse the situation or even contemplate why they didn't. It says this person knows that they shouldn't even bruise you like the way they've been bruising you. It could be you that's doing this, but it also says you didn't want to hear bad news come anyway. Okay. It says no one needs to speak, but you do have confusion in your mind about who you are. So this person's kind of trying to push you back into place, like telling you who you are or trying to show you who you are to either them, or just trying to be like, well, you're this way, or you're a type, you know, a certain type of person. Okay. It does say liberty taking is something they do, constantly working on you, making you feel fueled with negative energy or maybe even frustration. Okay, so maybe some of you guys are brewing right now with frustration, or you may feel like someone has done this in a way to feel like they're karmically giving you pleasure in your mind to change who you are in a way where you know who you are, so it doesn't matter what they have to say about you. You do not want to bruise your ego because of one negative mindset of a person. Okay. And I'm also hearing some background slurs as well. You know, there were some racist comments in some of the other readings. You might want to check out a few of the other ones if you feel like you're dealing with some type of racism. So as you know, you have better news, ignoring and not speaking or spilling the beans about what you're doing next, because maybe you've kind of convinced someone that you could do something to harm them and they don't know how to support the idea. Maybe it's you that are receiving this information and feel like it's evil for them to make you feel like you're waiting to hear what's going to happen next. It does say call me if you want to talk about it. Okay, they could be a water sign man, earth sign man, air sign man, or the troubles of a fire sign man that wants to confuse the situation. It says letters will be sent out soon. It does say that you have heard that you will get yours. Okay, so some type of letter may be sent out soon as well. It does say winnings are going to be on the agenda. Okay, so something about some type of winnings are on the agenda as well. It says, my word, would you not believe you've got this? I feel like I've got it too. You could have it and you could give it to me. Okay, some type of winnings. All right. It does say the female doesn't know if she's winning, but I've made sure she's going to win. Okay, so it does look like you guys or another water sign or an air sign or a fire sign may be choosing someone to win something here. Okay. All right. It says, I don't want to confuse you, but what if you've won too much to the point where you can't even handle who you are? Okay. So someone's wondering, will you be able to cope with all this extra cash? Okay. It does say mindfully so, because you haven't got anyone to support you right now telling you off that you haven't got this. It does say you're getting something, but you may not see it or even try to understand what's going on. You may not even be convinced that it's going to work. Okay. So you could be doing something to see if it's going to work in your favor to win something. It does say love life is still silent, okay? It's kind of trying to come out of suffering, but it may be a bit silent right now. As the confusion lays low, it does say you believe you have tried me too many times and I lay low wondering what happens next. It could be an earth sign or fire sign you're dealing with. It does say it's 2 teenagers as well. Okay. Some of you guys could be dealing with 2 teenagers kind of walking away from a gentle mind game as well. It does say this fire sign is in the way of my love life. Okay, so maybe this fire sign is in the way of this air sign's love life. It does say 2 mental people in my mind are getting on my nerves. Could be dealing with an earth sign person. Okay. Does say I love you, but I can't stand who you are when you don't want me. Okay, this person can't stand who you are when you don't want them. This person may figure out who you are, but doesn't want to hear that they're always crying. Okay, this person may not want to even know that they're worried, but will manipulate you to show that they're good. Okay, even though they may worry at times, but you know, they want to show you instead, look, I'm good. Okay. I'd say luck is running out though. Suddenly you'll see someone try to feel you or even understand you. So this person wants to feel you or understand you on something here. Maybe trying to turn something around. Just say, look at me one more time and tell me you don't want me. Okay, so someone wants you to kind of say, do you want me? You know, but it's maybe indirect, not even kind of speaking. It says this negative mental health person doesn't want to speak to me, but I realize I shouldn't speak to them. Okay, it does say not needing to speak about why this mental person keeps coming in and talking to you about their lost life or maybe things of that nature. It says, I've tried to warn you, I don't want you. So maybe you guys have shown someone that you're not interested. It could be an air sign or an earth sign. It says it's a Virgo or a mental person that keeps confusing themselves for something that they're not. It does say letters will communicate with you after I steal from you, take from you, or warn you. You have struggles with your mind. Okay. I'm hearing kind of like a sexual energy in the background as well. It says it's not going to be you that this person warns because you've already warned them. You're not struggling this year. You're going to compute a lot. So maybe some of you guys are doing a lot of computing. I don't know. Something to do with computing. It says it's not going to be you that needs to know what's happening with the work. Okay, so I don't know if some of you guys were getting ready to do some type of work that had some type of love letters involved or sexual pleasures. Okay, it says you may not want to speak about it, but I could offer you this if you still want it. Okay, so someone's considering offering you something if you still want it. I don't know if that has something to do with some type of phone sex or, you know, some type of sexual letter writing, you know. It does say I love you, but I can't believe you're evil. So someone does love you but can't believe that you're evil. It does say there's a water sign mental person that feels like your love is so alluring to them that they can't even smell the fresh air. It's going to be toxic when they deal with you. Okay, it does say mentally speaking because they don't understand you or your love language. So maybe this person just doesn't understand you or your love language. Okay, it does say you do see who I am, and it does say often this person decides to be mean. Okay, could be dealing with a Cancerian or a water sign, air sign person, Gemini. Does say you love yourself way too much and I liked you too much to even warn you that I want you. Okay, so some of you guys could be liking someone way too much to even warn them that they love you. Okay, maybe you love someone so much. Could be a Leo. It does say you really believe the Leo wants you, but you don't know if they want you back. Okay, Does say you're not ready for a marriage, or maybe you're helping the person get ready for one. Does say you don't know if they're ready though. Or even the air sign, female or male. Okay, it does say contemplations of struggles have really begun to bruise your mind. Certainly not your pockets though. I may not give you enough mind games to play, but I will play you until you're paid. Okay, so someone is playing you but still paying you, if that makes sense. It does say well done, because I didn't need to know that I wasn't going to pay you, but you're paid, and I know you're paid. You're always paid when I want you to be paid. Okay, so someone may have paid you recently for something here. I'm hearing someone's trying to collect some information or wants to give you a collect call. Okay. It does say bad luck for whoever's trying to believe they can give you clear understanding of something here. Okay. Alright, let's see what's going on with work for Cancer. Work is not so smart at this time though. It needs some more time to study something. So maybe you need to look into something, detail something, determine what to do next, settle down with someone here, be a part of the mind games that you've been playing on your own. It also says you need to hold on to your wealth. There is verbal conflicts that have been struggling for you to feel like you're verbally going to be cushioned forever, so to speak. All right. So maybe some of you guys are trying to, you know, make sure you're laying a foundation to be cushioned for a long time, and maybe there's still some things getting in the way. Okay. Anything else for Cancerians? Work. Okay. Anything for business for Cancerian, please? Business is busting at the seams. It doesn't address good karma right now. So maybe there's some things that you wanted to do to sort out in your business, and you know, it's kind of, you know, bursting at the seams where it's not, you know, nicely, you know, coming together the way you wanted it to in some way, but you still have to control your loyalty to the fact that you want to win. Okay. Does say your work is something you see blessings entering in your mind, but in your reality you still could be struggling. So you could be manifesting a lot, trying to tidy up the game that you play, or things that you are warring on, or even lurking into, or even wanting to learn more about. It does say work on your ways and be able to work on who you are. Okay, so some of you guys just need to work on who you are a bit more. Some of you guys still need to work on your independence. Some of you guys still need to work on, you know, yourself. Maybe work's getting in the way a lot, and you still need time to work on who you are as an individual, and not just someone that's always working. Okay, anything else for Cancerian? I say business is something you pride yourself over, but partnering up is something that you struggle to do. So sometimes you may struggle to partner up with other people that consistently put you in drama. It does say obviously people don't want to see you happy all the time, so they will communicate that they're struggling in their minds with things that you know, and may not want to sow in ways that you can see. So I feel like someone trying to understand you but really can't really get it either. Maybe struggling to see things from your perspective. Doesn't say bad news though. It just says you have to keep at it and work on it and make sure your ways are worked on just the way you want to see it. Okay. So does say love life will soon bring you some karma and good karma. I know that I can feel that you have blessings on its way. So you may feel like someone has been, you know, stressing over something, but you see they have blessings on its way. Or you feel like you need to communicate less with an air sign that feels like they don't see it, and they want to see it and they don't know how to see it. Or maybe you don't know how to see it, but you see it and you just don't know how to grab the whole thing with your open mind. It says many times over I've tried, but the success level of people getting in my way to destroy me or the things that I'm doing are always happening. So some of you guys feel like someone or something keeps getting in your way, okay, from getting what you want with your plans. Okay, someone feels like your mind is cute, but you need to move on, kind of diminishing your legacy, or maybe even your application or your determination, or your speeding up the process to see that you have blessings, and it's not going to be beneficial for you to bless yourself until someone blesses you. Okay, could be dealing with an earth sign or a water sign or a fire sign, maybe even an air sign. Says, I love you, but I can't see my way past the facts that you can't win. Okay, so someone keeps pushing you back, you know, and maybe it could be a boss that's doing this, or someone that, you know, sees another person not working to their standards, or maybe you're not working to someone's standards here to get what you want. It does say lessen your mind from anything that's going to pay you any blessings, because I want to see if blessings can come to me first. So someone may be trying to drag you into their problems to get blessings from their work first. It does say warning though, you see where it's gone wrong, and you need to sow your mind to something here where you can see that it works just fine. Okay, so if you can kind of mend something where you see that it's not working out for you in certain ways, it could even be your personal life interfering with your work life in some type of ways here, Cancerians. You need to maybe sort those things out first as well, or maybe kind of like, you know, settle something there so that it doesn't get in the way of your business life as well. Okay, so let's see what's going on with your love life. Love is something you want, but you don't see it happening. When will you ever gift yourself with karma? I feel like there's a parent here that always gets in the way of you sometimes, or maybe a negative friend or family member that always pushes you too far back and doesn't want to see you look good in the eyes of many. It may feel like you don't have great news, or doesn't see you in a problem, or maybe even sees that you're not even with the right person, and you may give yourself bad news at times. Okay, it does say you see that you have blessings on its way, and it's going to cause you harm if you don't get what you want. It says time and time again, I need to get what I want, but I can't get it when I'm with the wrong person. So maybe some of you realize you're with the wrong person as well, and that's why you can't get what you want when you're with the wrong person. Okay, it does say love life is something I see with this man or this female here. I do want them. So some of you guys see that you want it with your person, but maybe this person is not seeing it from your point of view and wants to know that you switch roles, or even switch your way of thinking, and see that this person is not going to communicate with you on the level that you're communicating. Time and time again, this person feels like they've checked out of the relationship, or it's over, but doesn't want you to know, and still comes in to convince you that it's still happening. Even if it's true friendship that you feel like is there, it doesn't always seem like it's certain. Okay, it does say you love yourself, so you won't want to see bad nine-mindedness, i.e. you don't want to feel threatened or scared about the situation. You don't want to feel hurt or blindsided by the person. But why is it can't work with you? It always works against you. Okay, it does say you have beneficial things to work on, and just see yourself as good karma. Once you do, you won't have to worry. Okay, so when you see that there's beneficial things, you won't have to worry. It does say warning, the mind games of the man keeps playing you. When are you going to realize it? It says there's a victory here to steal women's identities and put them back in the same puzzling ideas that they were in before. Okay, so there's something going on universally. There's a lot of men that are doing things to women in a way to kind of confuse them. It does say warning, you don't want to see this, but you have tried to communicate your differences and seen that it's not going to change. Some of you are really fighting this and trying to warn yourself it can work, but when are you going to realize it can't work without the male trying to give you what it is that you want to? Okay. It does say love letter is something I want to see if I can send you, but I can't gift you that if you don't want it. So someone wants to send you some type of love letter here. All right, and maybe you don't want it, Cancerian, but it does say you will see if you get the opportunity to email the person back or send them a gift back, maybe. Okay, it does say you communicate this and you don't want to hear that it's not working. So you do see it can work, but you don't know if the person is loyal to you. Okay, so even though this person may be communicating with you, you still don't know if they're completely loyal to you. All right. Says, I know I love her, but I just can't communicate everything to her. It's not going to be me and you sorting it out. So bloody hell, move on. So there could be an ex getting in the way, or this person feels like they've done you wrong and slept with someone else, and maybe even sees that they're not going to give you everything, but they want you to believe that it's going to be this way. Okay. Does say, you fine ass thing, you really like me, don't you? So this person, you know, still wants to try and flirt with you, or maybe even convince you that you're sexy or you're worth trying with, or even flirtatious energy is something that they hone in on and want to kick you down with it sometimes, and want to say you're sorry, ain't you? Or maybe even giving you that in the bedroom, sexual ways. It does say, warning, I have sex with her every night, but I don't want you to know this. She's going to sex me in my mind, even if you don't want to hear it. Okay, this person may be sexing someone in their mind. Okay, even if it's not in reality. Okay. It does say, I want to take the opportunity to bail you or bail you out of a negative situation. It does say, mind you, this person never saw you bail them out of a situation. It says, you never bailed me out. I bailed you out. Can't you remember that I bailed you out of a negative situation? It could be a love letter or a negative mental health situation a person wants you to see and never saw it again. Okay, it says, I didn't know that you could have so much truths inside you. You may not convince me, but I convince myself to see if you are going to stick to what you say. I won't want to say anything after that. I see you're not going to tell me everything, but you're not going to be honest, are you? Okay, you could be dealing with a fire sign that feels like you haven't been honest. Okay, it does say the female doesn't really care about what you feel like negative energy happened to you years ago, but it does say, warning, you can see that good karma comes and you don't know how to deal with it. Okay, so someone sees good karma come and they don't know how to deal with it. Alright, wanting to shock it or destroy it. It does say, love my life so much I couldn't care less what you think. Okay, so this person loves their life too much to even care what you think or what another person around you thinks. It does say, you witnessed something that you never needed to see, but I feel like you helped yourself to something that you'll never see from me again. Okay, this person seems to be talking a lot behind the scenes, but it says, blah blah, you do realize the struggles are over. So this person could be still under some type of trauma from something that happened years ago. Okay, so anything else for Cancerians? Says, I know I could convince myself not to believe that everything's going to be good for me, but I know it's not going to be good for you or them. So someone's looking into you and another person's relationship and feels like it's not going to be good for you or them. I don't care what you say about me. I'm still convinced that you're not going to give me good karma. So this person doesn't believe you're going to give them good karma. Okay, whether it's a family person, a friend, or a lover. So, anything else for you, Cancerian? I'm hearing trial and error. Anyway, let's see what's going on with I feel like this person's begging for attention behind the scenes though, or wants to see what you're up to with someone else, and it says this person doesn't mind seeing but doesn't want to hear it, and really knows that you're no good but wants to see if you're anything other than your mind. Okay, alright. Okay, I feel like there's some type of idea here that is stressing you out, and it's to do with some type of 4-year-old child. It does say you believe that you had a child once upon a time with a man that didn't want to say he had good karma, but he has a 4-year-old son somewhere and he doesn't know where it is. He doesn't know if you had it or you mistakenly gave it up, or you may not even want to know what happens with someone that's holding back something that they shouldn't say. Okay. Let's see what's going on. I'm hearing sexy. Someone might think you're sexy as well. Right, let's see what's going on. Singles. Singles don't want to hear nothing's going to happen, but someone said that time ago you will see that someone here doesn't want to hear it to the point where they don't want to sell you out but want to gift you something instead. A very good blind mind game, not really seeing if it's going to work or is it going to work. I never negatively wanted something to happen, but I see it never got dealt with. Okay, so someone saw that something never got dealt with. Okay, it could even have something to do with police custody or someone telling you off. Okay, it does say bad news for whoever thinks it's going to always see that it's going to be sellout. Not really good energy, but it does say warning, you don't have to stream my mind with jealousy though. I wanted to see that you could punish yourself for it though. So someone wanted to see if they could punish themselves for something that they may have done, even if it's by accident or mistake. Okay, it does say defending a negative mental health here. Okay, defending something from the past. I'm also hearing something about a citizen's arrest. Okay, I'm also seeing that there's nerves here with someone that wants to take the opportunity to cry if something ever got laid out on the floor in front of them, or maybe even sterlings are going to be something they need to support them, like maybe some type of pounds or money. And it does say, what a way to see you have blamed yourself. So I don't know if you guys are blaming yourself for something here, Cancerian. Or if someone is blaming you. Okay, but behind the scenes. Okay. So it says you understand you did something and you don't want to keep repeating it in your mind. And I'm hearing someone maybe falling for her. Okay, or falling for you. Or maybe you falling for someone here. Does say detrimental health issues is something we need to let go of and stop ignoring the fact that we do deal with people mentally till the time comes that we ignore. Okay, so could be someone that needs to let something go and cancel something out so that you can free your mind from something here. I'm hearing some of you guys feel like there's nervousness or bad mind games here. Okay. Does say I fall for you all the time and I dream about you. Many times over I dream about you. So I don't know if this is someone here trying to charm many females at once. Okay. Does say blessings are on its way for you to feel like that is not the answer though. You don't have to feel like you can give yourself that. So we wouldn't give that to you. Okay, so if that's not for you, it's not for you. So it does look like there's a waiting period for some of you guys that really want to see good karma come with your love life here. It does say many times over you have to convince yourself that charming energy is not always going to convince you. It does say news of citizenship is going to be bad for you. It does say you warn yourself, when are you going to get better news? Okay. So let's see what's going on with those that are, because I'm hearing there's a bit of worry in the background there, a bit of worries. You know, maybe some of you guys could be worrying about something. Maybe community arrest or something like that. It does say people are going through a lot right now, so you shouldn't judge yourself. Many people are tired of hearing things repeatedly in their mind, so maybe a lot of people are going through similar things in their mind right now. You know, things that they've been going through, the struggles that they've been in, you know, and want to feel like they're freed from them mentally. So let's see what's going on. It does say things that are not going to be all the same. Yep, everyone's going through different things. Okay, you are challenged though, Cancerian. You feel like you want to fight, or you want to see that you're not going to give up on something, or maybe even see that you're trying too hard to let it go. It says you don't need to see that you're letting it go until you convince yourself that bladder problems are not going to be solving the problem. Okay, so just kind of be careful with, you know, I don't know, some of you guys are overweight or over drinking. It says many times over you need to see that you're not killing yourself with struggles. Okay, so let's see what's going on with yeah, so what I'm hearing from that is to take care of your health, you know. It says love life is also not great for you if you need a man that's going to convince you that your bladder problems are going to be a problem, because he knows that his bladder problems are a problem to his mind already. Okay, so maybe there's someone around you that you know, could be overwhelmed or wants to overly drink, or, you know, maybe he's got bladder problems, I don't know, or it could be that of the future if he's not careful. So let's see what's going on with those of you that are in a relationship. It says, I love the fact that you always want to see blessings, because I'm not ready to give you them. So someone's not ready to give you blessings. It says, mind games are there to play me and I'll play you. So I don't know who keeps putting out this information, but has walked away from some feelings while they control some feelings at the same time too. It does say you warn yourself though. I could speak and still convince myself to walk away, but I don't want to. What if I don't want to steal from you, take from you, and still want to know who you are? So it's like, I feel like someone still wants to be in your life or in your business. Okay, it could be someone that's controlling. It could be even a manager, boss. It could be even a single person. It could even be someone's lover here. Okay, so let's see. It says, I care too much to notice that you don't want to hear from me anymore. Could be dealing with an earth sign or a wife or someone that's nurturing to your family or your children. Okay, maybe another baby mom or even a mother or aunt. Okay, let's see what else is going on. It says, I hate the fact that I want to tell you off and I can't tell you off. Why is it you don't want to hear me? Someone doesn't want you to walk away without being told off. You know what I mean? It's like you don't want to be told off, but someone wants, you know, to tell you off. It says, I love being told off, but I don't want to hear that I've done anything wrong. If I've done something wrong, then I'll allow myself to be in trouble, but I'm not doing anything. So some of you guys are really not doing anything wrong. Defending the past headaches is something that you mean well to yourself when you say you want to move past them. Okay, it does say mischief is something I need to see. So someone wants to see that there's mischief though. It could be you guys though, Cancerian. If it's not you, it could be another water sign man or an air sign person here. It does say love life is something I miss and I want to know if she sees me again. So someone wants to know if you'll see them again, or maybe a person around you. You know, maybe you've got a friend, a family member or someone. It does say someone here doesn't know who to trust, and maybe this person may not give you good karma with their mind, but they always wonder, where are you today? This person wants to know where you are. And is hella jealous as well, confusing their mind over things of that nature. Children, sex drive, fantasies, problems with police, or everything that they said they were never going to become. Okay. It says, I hate you, but I want to know that you'll still date me though. Okay. This person may even hate someone but still date them as well. It does look like a fire sign man here, or I don't know, someone got rabies, but anyway, it could be even an earth sign. It does look like someone's nurturing some studies and is preying on someone to take the opportunity as well. It does say love life is situated in your mind though. It's never gonna come out. It will never worry you. If you feel like it, stop worrying. So maybe some of you guys may need to just stop worrying about something for it to just move on. But it says it's not ready yet, i.e. the universe is not granting you this until you can see what happens in the 10 weeks of your mind games, or even financial errors. It says your errors are not corrected for you to see gladiator energy, where you've gladly given yourself good karma and washed away all sentences or sins. So I feel like you guys could be trying to struggle past something, or trying to fight your way through something to give yourself blessings. That way you can see that better energy will come for you to let go of it out of your mind completely, or else it may still haunt you in some type of way. It does say your mental state is going to give you great news one day if you blast for me. It says blast for me because it does say one woman doesn't want to hear it. There is an air sign who doesn't want to hear it, and she blasts for me. She says, blast. Give me time. I will find out who you are and blast you away. I feel like this person wants to reach out to you as well. If not, there's someone else that wants to reach out to you, but there is definitely someone that kind of blasts you behind your back. Doesn't say bad news for your wedding plans though. So some of you guys got good wedding plans coming up, or maybe you're helping towards this. Okay. It does say wonderful things will happen when you mend your mind on who you want to be with sexually or long term. Let's see what's going on with those that are married. It says your marriage is going to plan a good karmic value system for your spouse. Okay. It does say you've been shown who you are and don't need to see yourself all the time, but you show yourself good karma. Okay, someone in the background could be manipulating a perspective though, and wants to rush towards changing it or ending it, and is communicating this in the time that they see you, feeling like it wouldn't work for you. It does say warning, you see yourself better news. So it doesn't matter who you are, wishes are there to be granted. It doesn't say you have granted yourself blessings until you work on who you are. Okay. You could have wishes from the past as well, from some type of mental stress that you don't want to discover. Okay, but it does say there's some information you could be walking away from as well with a man that doesn't need to see who you are, or you feel like you don't want to disclose things, so you're walking away from certain things, Cancerian. And it does say your marriage is on the mends and you feel like greatness is on its way with you and your wife. Okay, does say your only person that wants to see you is the mental person that never got to see you with why he always struggles to see when are you going to gift yourself better news. So someone's waiting to see when are you going to gift yourself better news with a person or your spouse. It says, I tried to warn you about this, but past regulations have not come to pass with a new person. I need to see who the new person is. Someone's too, too into your personal life as well, wants to see who your new person's gonna be, or who your new person is, because maybe they haven't seen you for a long time, or maybe they do see you but maybe you keep certain things private. Okay, it says when I gift myself better news, you will gift yourself better news. This person feels like they are obsessed with you getting better news and want to see that when you, or i.e. when you give yourself better news, they'll get better news, or when they get better news, you'll get a better news. But it says when you get better news, they'll gift themselves better news. It says they struggle to see communication with you, but maybe from a lover they'll hear that they get good news. It says the news they want is something that they see a father would give them, and they don't know how to stop themselves from feeling like a father figure may help you to sort out who you are, or maybe even help you see who you was once when there was good karma. It says once because this man wants to sleep with you still, or even see you, or even steals from you, but doesn't want to say that they're done with you, and communicates with you through their mind but doesn't want to say that they're laughing at you, wants to control you through the mind games that they play, and constantly laughs at you, pretending that you're not with anyone else when you have been, and you've been with many others, and you love yourself for this, but you don't understand why this person keeps cueing you, making sure you cue yourself, so you check yourself before you wreck yourself, because they could harm you is what they want you to believe or even know. Okay, it does say bloodline, something to do with bloodline. It says, I could confuse the situation and harm you. What if I don't want this person to harm you and your family? Okay, it says this man doesn't know how to support you with his poor judgment, but what if he does, if he doesn't communicate with you at all and find someone instead of you to love? Okay, it does say warning, he does, but he doesn't know how to sexually give you the pleasure that you love, and maybe feels like he shortened himself because he never gave you the son, daughter that you really wanted. And maybe he feels like he's sorry that he done something to harm you and didn't like it. It does say many times over he cries or upsets himself on why he couldn't give you what it is that you wanted. Okay, that could be a past lover. It does say warning, he will never give you that because I will tell him to stop. And it does say an air sign woman here will tell him to stop, or may have done so. It does say she delivered the information to confuse you and make him come into your life, but she never wanted him to be there in the first place. She knew that she had better news for you and didn't want to address the situation she was in, confusing you and making you feel like you had good news and didn't want it for you. Wow. It says someone here realizes he's not going to be worth it, but you see better news for yourself and you wonder when it's going to come. Okay. All right. It says, I know I can communicate the differences in my life and I want to see blessings on its way. Blessings, because I want to confuse you, but at times I warn you, blessings are coming. Don't watch what she says. I know blessings are on its way. So someone sees you and has your backs. Okay. Could be an earth sign. Okay. Someone really wants to hurt their mind to try and hurt you, and is, you know, sure that they could do this. It's like, I could. I want to see that I could, because I don't want to, but I could. Okay. So let's see what's going on with the individuals. What's going on with Aries and Cancerian. Aries doesn't mind seeing you and not seeing you, but bladder problems are something they don't want. I don't know where this bladder problem is that's coming in all the time. It does say, I blindfolded you when I told you off. I told you would always have punishment. Okay. Could have something to do with someone that has passed, okay? Or maybe even someone that doesn't see you but sees someone else, and they realize they don't want to see you anymore, but they passed you on to a negative spell or root work inside you. It does say warning, it's not going to be good for you to look into. Okay, it does say warning, because I know I shouldn't have done this. This person knows they shouldn't have done something to you. It says, I love myself too much to say it's going to happen, though. I don't think it's ever going to happen, but I love you. And I play along and say, would it or wouldn't it? Oh my goodness. It says, warning, Aries is never going to communicate, but I shouldn't have played you like that. Okay, so someone's kind of getting in the way, but they, you know that they shouldn't have played you in some type of way. They may have called you out for something or told you bad information about a problem, and they shouldn't have done that. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Taurus. Taurus doesn't mind hearing what jealousy is happening in the world today with many of you, and doesn't want to discuss it, but wants to see what's happening to you and with your partners. Doesn't really want to see you or even send you any time alone in your mind to say, I've got you back for something. Just want to see, did you get it? Did you get it? Did you get it? Did you get it? Does say bad luck for them, though, because they keep telling you that you got something of theirs and you didn't take anything that didn't belong to you in the first place. You tried to warn yourself blessings could come no matter what, and you have to see bladder problems or bloodline problems are not going to be yours. It says something here with you doesn't really understand God, but God is not with you. It's with them that want to punish you or tell you off. It says many times over, the punishments are going to be in the wrath of God, but it says God is also in the ether and through the many members of spell work, root work, or people that want to punish others. Okay, what's going on? It's general health I'm hearing. What's going on with Gemini, Cancerian? Gemini hates you and doesn't want to speak to you or even spell out your name again. Don't want to communicate with you or try and tame the situation with you. Don't want to hear from you. Don't want to communicate. Blessings are on its way to you. Someone's plans are struggling here. Someone trying to control, taming something there for you to hear that you didn't do something great. But the plan is for you to struggle. So. Let's see what's going on with Cancerian and Cancerian. Cancer doesn't know why they're dealing with stress so much these days, but they communicate things on a beneficial level more than usual. It says the fun you have sometimes really helps, but the nervousness inside you doesn't always give you good karma. It says, I try to warn myself I have great news, but I wonder who's going to help me when I need help in the end. Okay. It does say you have blessings, so it doesn't matter what happens. You'll bless yourself no matter what. Okay. So let's see what's going on with Leos, and I'm hearing concerns, but anyway, let's see what's going on with Leos and Cancerians. Leos don't really want to hear from you, but gosh, the date was nice, wasn't it? That date we had last year, or even today, last month, it was really nice, wasn't it? So they could be reminiscing or sitting back, you know, kind of laughing, or even pretending that they had a good time, or even telling you that they had a great time. Okay. Says they know that they can do this many times and feel like two-facedness is something they feel all the time, but they know why they do it. They want to watch you at a distance and see which whining and moaning energy comes out of them, so they can wonder if they feel better about who they are in the inside and not on the outside. So they could be dealing with some things on the inside, you know, maybe be two-faced on the outside. Let's see what's going on with Virgo, Cancerian. Virgo loves you too much to hear blessings are on its way. It says blessings are whose? Your blessings, my blessings. Maybe my blessings are never yours, but they're always with you. I see myself through you, so I wonder how I can change you or even curse you. Maybe even use a person to make you feel like your blessings are there. Won't you get them? Because I see this person, they don't need to speak. They're going to be mine. I won't want to hear that they're there. They're there with your mind or my mind, but they're gonna be there if I know that they're there, because they never want to leave. They're always in my way, and I wouldn't want to hear they leave, but they're always in my way. So someone may be always in the way. It could be an earth sign, or it could just be someone else, mother figure, friend, you know, a person that you work with or work for, or they work for you, or you know, they're just there because of, you know, the community, the government, whatever it is. So let's see what's going on with Virgos. Virgo doesn't really want to hear that they're fair to you either. Fairness is not something they want to hear. Okay. They want to be direct about that, or indirect, but don't want to say sorry to you. Feel like they could come to you when they feel like it, but you won't have to speak about this. You'll just stay there and wonder when. I wonder which way something's going. It says, warning, when I speak to you, I'll speak to you, but wonder less. Speak less to me, says Virgo. Speak less to me. All right. It says bloodline problems are something you have. Deal with your curses in your family. So someone wants you to deal with curses in your family. Washing away your sins, or working on your dress sense, or your humor, or your karmic pleasures. Work on who you are. I'm hearing to work on your figure, your weight, your love life. Address who you are. Work on who you are. Okay. So let's see what's going on with Libra. Libra does not want to hear from you. Dying of laughter, making fun, and dresses so smartly at times, not even caring about what people think. Laughing and making fun and making them feel better. It says something about them just doesn't sit well with you, but you always saw that they've got good karma with their mind. Regardless of who they are, they just love themselves, and they've got to communicate this and give themselves time after time good karma no matter the weather. Okay, taking the time with their karmic pleasures. Okay. Libra, Scorpio, and it says sort out your mind. We're not giving you any bad news. Frig's sake, we're not giving you bad news. Okay, so someone wants you to sort out your mind, right? So what's going on with Scorpio and Cancerian? Scorpio may be jealous or afraid or nervous of you, or maybe even feeling like bad news is always there with you. When are you going to stop worrying though? It does say worries are always something that you give me and make me feel like I have to bloody worry too. I don't want to hear that I'm always in trouble or dealing with something negative. Why do I always have to sense something's negative or see it from a point of view? Don't want to always deal with everything that's got to be downright tedious, or even tension is always there. Just hate it. Always feel nervous and sad inside. Why do I have to deal with that constantly? Okay, they probably deal with the lower vibrational energies. It does say nervousness always remotes in the many times over sentimental feelings of you, Cancerian and Scorpio. Says no one knows why they deal with so much and take so much, but they believe that many times over they're in love with you, or in love with life, or in love with someone else, or in love with a female that never said sorry but doesn't know how to support everything that they need. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Sag. Sag doesn't want to hear from you. Does say you believe that you have better news when you dine in your mind about them. Go back to them. I don't want to see you. So they want you to go back to Scorpio. But it also says Scorpio does not want to deal with you either. So you need to dine in the mind of Sag. And don't tell me anything. Okay. It does say Scorpio does not want to hear from me, but it doesn't say that Cancerian wants to bruise their ego for Sag. Sag, you need to deal with me or else. But yeah. So, okay. All right. Okay, it says you may deal with better news if you deal with Scorpio. Okay. So some of you guys may get better news if you deal with Scorpio. Okay. Communication levels are off though. It does say it's time after time they've taken the wrong turn and it doesn't work out well. So let's see what happens with Capricorn. Capricorn doesn't want to jail sentence anyone or hurt them. It does say bloodline problems are confusing you, fueling in my mind to harm or hurt you. Which way am I going? It says I should never have spoken to you. Your ideas may sell a soul to detrimental health problems. I would never give myself to you. It says Cancerian doesn't even tell the story so well. The way the Cancerian says the story is going to work out is just fine. It says caution though. I don't want to hear you're telling me off. Okay. It says Capricorn doesn't even want to tell you off. They want to believe that you're always looking at your own self, your own cell, your own person, your own shell, your own beauty, your own pride, your own dignity. Okay. Let's see what's going on with Aquarius. Aquarius doesn't want to hear bad news and doesn't want to see you again. Doesn't want to see you again. Just try to warn you. Don't want to hear from you. Pisces. Pisces may not give you enough time or credit, but they laugh and make fun of you. They just want to laugh and feel like good news is coming. You stay there and wait and see. Blessings are coming. I just don't want to hear from you right now. Good day. So they don't want to deal with you right now, and they're like, you know, kind of just pushing to one side that they feel like better news will come. Okay. So let's see what's going on with your angel messages, shall we? What's going on with your romance? Angel messages, Cancerians. Don't know if someone's got a job loss coming up. I'm hearing someone might lose their job, so be mindful. Or may not get a job or something, I don't know. Let's see what's going on with the romance angels. It says it's safe for you to love. Whether that's yourself or someone else, but safe for you to love. But I do see this little cherub really looking at the woman that looks like she's loving on herself, and she's moving forward on a horse, and she looks like she's being protected by another angel, little cherub here, where a man is just standing back and watching her kind of communicate with the things that are going on in her mind about how she should proceed with caution and move forward with her own needs and her righteousness. Okay, it does say open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. It is safe for you to love. Okay. In 2 more years I've timed you. Blaming you is not going to be great, but I've blamed you enough. Okay, so someone may feel like they've blamed you enough. So let's see what else is going on. Angel messages. Okay, it says you know what to do. Alright, you know what to do. Archangel Ariel, trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. So looking within, that inner knowledge. Okay, that inner voice, that inner meditation. Okay, giving and receiving. It's the next message we have. It says the entire universe operates in cycles similar to your inhalations and exhalations. When you only exhale give or only inhale receive, you become out of rhythm with the universe. For optimal health, energy and replenishment, balance each inhalation in your life with an exhalation. Okay, so there needs to be some balance in some type of way, or just kind of, you know, giving yourself good karma and releasing the negatives. I'm hearing blaming her was not smart. Okay, I'm hearing do yourself some good by moving on. Okay, so let's pick a message here from the universal deck. It says, I recognize that I have chosen fear and I choose again. I choose love. So someone keeps fearing something and keeps choosing it again, and they think that's love, you know, scared of something or fearing something here. And they keep choosing that again and think it's love, whether that's you or someone else. Okay. I'm hearing 14 years of silence, 17 years of absence, 20 years of dignity. A nuisance in my mind is never going to help me. Okay? So definitely clearing out something out of your mind is going to be beneficial than keeping it there and making it be detrimental to your well-being. Okay? We've got number 37. We've got number 50. We've got number 13, number 41, number 30, number 4, number 10, number 34, and 27. So, Cancerians, that was your reading. I will speak to you again in your next one. Ciao for now. Bye.